All right, so if he has anxiety issues, I don't know how he's going to do well in ISL.
This case is messy and dangerously close to tragic. A young man, Mr. Salivar, stands before the court facing multiple allegations: terroristic threats against his own family, interfering with an emergency call, and a long, winding probation history tied to substance abuse and alleged mental health struggles. His parents and sister are the complainants. Yes, his own family called the police, and the judge isn't playing around. Over the next few minutes, you'll witness the legal tug-of-war between probation, treatment, and jail time. Can the system truly help someone spiraling from addiction and mental illness? Or is it already too late? Judge Boyd lays down sharp ultimatums, and you'll hear every twist. Stay locked in, because by the end, you'll be questioning the very limits of rehabilitation in our justice system.
All right. State what is happening with this case?
Judge, we do have a proposition for the
Yeah.
court that would resolve everything, but it would include a withdrawal and an alternate amend for conditions to address certain issues, but it would take care of all of defendants.
And what are you all requesting with the alternate amendment?
For state ISF, inpatient address substance abuse issues.
And I believe that you were going to extend first.
There would be an extension proposed as well.
Right here, you see the cracks in coordination. The probation officer is pitching a treatment-based alternative, but Judge Boyd isn't impressed. She cuts straight to the core. If he has anxiety, how is ISF the answer? And she's right. ISF, an intensive sanction facility, is a structured, jail-like program. For someone with anxiety and unstable behavior, that's potentially combustible. This moment reveals how often mental health gets shoehorned into rigid criminal frameworks. Shouldn't there be a clearer separation between criminal accountability and clinical treatment? Let us know in the comments. Should mental illness influence sentencing, or is the law the law?
And we have spoken with probation about this. For today's contested, this arrangement would allow for probationer to address these issues in a sense that the state would not be able to achieve today.
Ms. Abrams? On Mr. Saldivar? Yes. Thoughts?
I did speak with Duffy on Friday, and we felt like that was the best thing to do at this point.
All right, who's the complainant on the new case?
If the state may.
To answer that question, are the complainants on the new number ones?
Judge Boyd brings up felony drug court, and that's a huge shift. Unlike standard probation, felony drug court is treatment-intensive and holistic, often targeting dual diagnosis individuals. Translation: if mental health and substance use are driving someone's criminal behavior, this court might be their best shot at recovery over punishment. But it's no walk in the park. Acceptance is competitive, compliance is strict, and failure means immediate incarceration. Would you risk jail to try for treatment?
For family violence were his parents and sister.
And what are their names? What's your parents' names?
David, Elizabeth, and my sister's Angela.
And your sisters who?
Angela.
All South Park.
So what is going on with him? Does he have mental health issues?
Yes, Your Honor, you and initially when he started probation, he's getting toward the end of that. But when you started probation, you originally ordered DDRF. However, he was bounced out of that. They was not qualified for whatever reason. And his family does want him to have. They understand that he has problems with substances and things.
Okay, you're trailing off.
Sorry.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Mr. Saldivar understands that he has, and his family understands that he has substance problem use treatment. also addresses those issues.
All right, so I don't know how state ISF probation, how is that going to address mental health issues?
I think we're focused on the substance abuse
Mhm.
factor of it. I don't know necessarily.
Does it get sound about it?
Mental health issues, he has been or was on at one point in time to make caseload. I
Mhm.
was just reviewing that.
I mean,
Angela said
would
that-
felony drug court take him or no?
This is where the case gets murky. The family initially believed Mr. Salivar's outbursts were tied to anxiety or mental health issues, but now we hear the courtroom shifting the blame towards substance abuse. That's a major legal distinction. If it's drugs, the solution might be detox and structure. If it's mental illness, it needs therapy, not punishment. What do you think? Is the system too quick to slap an addict label on deeper problems?
Because they have their dual diagnosis program.
Have to do a referral.
All right.
I think perhaps, Your Honor, Mr. Saldivar does have some anxiety issues. I think perhaps that the family thought that behavior may be more mental health related. However, it was, those instances were all related to the influence.
All right. So if he has anxiety issues, I don't know how he's going to do well in ISL.
Let's pause on the judge's question. If he has anxiety, how's he doing in jail? It's cutting, but it exposes a brutal truth. The system often holds people in limbo, untreated, unsupported, and isolated, then asks why they aren't improving. Salivar's struggling, and while the court wants to offer a treatment path, it's wrapped in barbed wire. More jail, more rules, more ambiguity. How does someone get better in a system that punishes them before helping them?
Because I'm writing a different program than what you all have come up with. And if he has anxiety, then I don't know how he's doing at the jail. If he has anxiety, I don't know how he's going to do in ISF. So that's something that they can address in their dual diagnosis program if they accept him.
Yes, Your Honor, you're talking about the felony drug court?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Mr. Saldivar does want treatment for his issues. It has been a little bit of a struggle for him being in jail. He's mentioned that, but he's working with the situation. We're just trying to tailor it so that he's able to get the help he needs, the family wants.
Okay, you keep trailing off.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
And I
Sometimes I
can't
get
hear.
too loud.
No, you're not loud at all. You're trailing, you start here and then you go down and I can't hear the rest of it.
I apologize, Your Honor. We were just trying to tailor the situation so that he's able to get some, he's never had a proper intake treatment. And we were gonna try to tailor the situation to find,
Oh, felony drug court will tailor the situation if he is accepted. I mean, he has, here are your choices. Your choices are the state wants to withdraw the motion. They want to alternate amend your conditions. So the only thing that's going to end up happening is either you're going to get accepted in a felony drug court.
This is the moment of truth. The judge drops a full breakdown of what's at stake. If Salivar isn't accepted into felony drug court, it's straight to ISF, and he won't be walking out of custody either way. 2 more years of probation. GPS tracking. No contact with his own parents or sister. This isn't just sentencing, it's social exile. For someone already on the edge, is this the kind of pressure that creates change or collapse?
You're not going to be released from custody, or either you're going to ISF and you're not going to be released from custody. So that's it. Now, if you want to, the state can proceed. You can plead to true to one of the violations and the court will hear if they have come to an agreement. But otherwise, your probation today is getting extended for 2 years. That's what's going to happen. If they're withdrawn and they want to alter and amend, it's going to be extended for 2 years. You're going to remain in custody. You're going to be referred to felony drug court while you're in custody. And then if they don't accept you, you're going to go to ISF. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to be put on GPS, and there's not going to be any in-person contact with David or Elizabeth or Angela. And you're not going to be living with David, Elizabeth, or Angela.
And Your Honor, if the family, if the family contacted me to get an affidavit for change to no harmful or injurious,
No,
no, no. Okay.
because we're here, and in this motion to revoke, it has terroristic threat ×3. And I'm assuming that's involving his family members. And then there's also an interfering with emergency request for assistance, which means somebody was on the phone, allegedly calling 911, and you stopped them from doing that. So, no. Or if those are going to be the court's conditions, or if you want to be revoked, you can plead true to something and the court will revoke you.
I don't believe we have any objections, Your Honor.
All right, so probation. Then the state is asking that the MTR be withdrawn.
Here comes Judge Boyd's reality check, and it hits hard. She calls out the growing excuse culture around employment and transportation. I've had family walk to work, she says. It's raw, but it's real. In many courtrooms, judges push back against what they see as learned helplessness. But the flip side? Some defendants truly lack support, resources, or mental clarity. So where's the line between holding someone accountable and setting them up to fail? Comment below. Should courts expect people to figure it out no matter what?
He's going to be extended for 2 years. And in custody, I want a referral to felony drug court first. And if not accepted, then the referral to ISF. And then, are you employed? Were you previously employed?
I'm working as I'm a painter. I was doing odd jobs around. I couldn't
All right.
and find solid employment because due to transportation.
All right, via bus.
It doesn't go up to burning. I mean, it gets a company. It's complicated.
So
yeah.
here's the thing. This is what people have to understand. I understand when people don't have transportation. I understand when people, the via bus doesn't run to certain locations. I myself, and I've had family members, guess what? When they didn't have a ride, they timed what time they needed to be at work and they walked. I mean, are we living in a society where we say we don't have a ride, via bus doesn't come here, so therefore I cannot work? I would love to do that, not work, and still be able to afford to live like I want to live. Everybody needs to get a job. So there's going to be partial GPS for employment, waive fees,
Your Honor.
and that will be upon release. Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
I had nowhere else to live with my family. Or
Not going to happen.
I don't know where else to go.
Felony drug court, if you're accepted, if you're honest with them, they will accept you and they will help you find housing. Do you understand? And there's to be no in-person contact with David, Elizabeth, and Angela Aguilar. I'm sorry,
Sounds good.
Angela Saldivar.
This could have turned into something much more serious. That's the judge's warning, and it's chilling. When threats escalate to violence, courts often get blamed for not acting sooner. So in this moment, she's drawing the line: no contact, no home return, no more chances. It's protective, but also punitive. You can feel the tension. Is this safeguarding the family, or punishing a man who hasn't yet hurt anyone physically? Let us know. Did the judge make the right call here?
And the reason why I'm doing that is because this could have really turned into something completely different. And then you would have been here for something that's more serious than just a terroristic threat. Once you are stabilized, then your attorney can always reapproach the court and I'll reconsider lifting it and making it no harmful or injurious.
Thank you.
All right, is there anything else you need?
Can I speak to them?
Sure. Yes. You just can't have in-person contact. That means that you can't go to the house. You can't see them face to face. You understand? But you can call them on the phone. You can even, and I say face to face, you can even do a video conference with them, but you are not to see them in person. Do you understand? All right.
And just for the record, Your Honor, I should mention that as part of the agreement, to agree to extend the probation, the state's going to be filing this Pennsylvania 2025 CR 008.
Legally, here's what just happened. The state withdraws its motion to revoke probation, but the judge extends it for 2 years. Salivar's fate now hinges on whether felony drug court accepts him. If they do, he gets treatment. If not, he's bound for ISF. On paper, it's a compromise. But in reality, he's still locked up, still monitored, and still barred from seeing his family in person. What sounds like leniency is actually a legal tightrope.
047.
All right. Once they give me the dismissal, I will sign it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you need? Yeah, now's the time.
You can always call me too. You can always call me too.
I'm
All right.
good. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. And if you ever need anything, let probation know. And if you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
This case highlights everything complicated about modern justice: addiction, family violence, mental illness, and the system's struggle to respond with anything but confinement. Mr. Salivar didn't walk out free, but he walked out with a path. Whether felony drug court accepts him could determine whether he turns his life around or slides even deeper into the cycle. We saw a judge balance compassion and consequence, and a defendant on the brink of losing everything. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We'll be watching.